Time for something a little bit different. Revell 50 Ford F1 pickup. And it's going to be different. Hey guys, how the hell is everyone? Glockster 42 with something a little bit different this time. We've got Revell's 1/24th scale Ford F1, 1950 Ford F1. Now I had this kit for a couple of 3 years half built. And I just couldn't, I don't know, the mojo just went south on me, and it's just been sitting as a rolling chassis for the longest time. And then I was watching one of my buddies from out east, fellow Canuck, Aries Styrene, with his Ford Truck Month build on his, I think it was a 55 Ford. Oh, what a great looking kit. And I'm like, you know what? Damn it, I'm going to get some kits built. So like I said, there's the Revell F150. Sorry, F1. A little bit different. I did a few little bit different builds on it compared to what it looked like on the box. So first of all, we actually added quite a lift kit on it. We've got these tires are from Revell's Jeep. I made a mold and cast some resin copies of it. Figured it shouldn't be a big deal because I'm using for my own personal use, not a copyright violation there. So let's turn around and take a look at it. Now the paint scheme wasn't really my choice. I wanted to do it one color, either all white or purple, but my 12-year-old boy has been showing some real interest in model building, and he said, Dad, I want to pick out the colors, I want to pick out the colors. So he picked out the colors, and that's what we got. We've got this is a Rust-Oleum off-white, and this is a Krylon purple. They were both high gloss finishes. I just shot them down with some Tamiya flat just to flatten them up a bit. We added some pigments and some washes to give it a little bit more muddy appearance. And let's take a look on the running gear. So I actually left the cab off and unglued just so I could do this kind of stuff. So there's the engine that came in the kit. Built up really quite nice. Gave it some washes and a little bit of weathering. Now for the suspension, I really cheaped out. What I did was, I didn't make it a four-wheel drive. I just did it like, alright, this is some good old boys wanting a little bit more ground clearance. We just flipped up the front suspension and just flipped it up backwards. So instead of being really low, it gave it some height, and then just added blocks, old school blocks into the back axles. So honestly, I don't think that rear end would hold those tires up for more than a couple of days, but whatever. It's a fun little kit, fun little build, and we'll just pop that back on. Now I got to tell you about this windshield, boys. You can see it's got a splitter up the middle. The Ford F1s had a single piece windshield, but I was trying to glue the bloody rear view mirror in. I don't know why, I just thought I had to have a rear view mirror, and couldn't get it to go, so I used just a tiny little drop of super glue. Didn't stick. It flopped all over, so I had this big flop of super glue on the windshield. It fogged it all up, and it was a mess. Alright, so an hour of polishing. Okay, it looks good. I'm going to shoot it with a little bit of clear, and that should help it. And then I grabbed Rust-Oleum clear gloss, which I've used before, and it completely pitted the windshield. It was total fog. You couldn't see anything. It was white. So another 2 hours of polishing. I do the final polish, and it's clear as a bell. I go touch it up, snap, broke right in half. I'm like, are you effing kidding me? I've spent 3 hours on this windshield, and it's now broken in half. So I said, to hell with it. I'll make it look like an old dirty windshield. I glued it back together. Put a piece of Tamiya tape, painted it black, and okay, it's a two-piece windshield. Artistic license. You know, it was a fun build, and hey guys, it's always good to build something a little bit different. You know, if you do aircraft, if you do armor, you know, it's great to, you know, kind of specialize, but, you know, try something different. And this was a super fun kit. In fact, it was so much fun, I've got a few more shiny wheelie things to show you. Later, guys.